Well, hello, everybody. It's Friday night. Last night was the solstice. Tonight is the full moon. I think the official full moon was maybe a couple hours ago. But I'm just out here after spending a few more hours working in the yard and just thought I'd pause for a minute and celebrate the full moon. I used to have a book called Moon Spells, and it was a whole set of spells, incantations, whatever you want to call them, to do on most of them were new moon or full moon. I think I still have 5 or 6 of them written down. I don't have the book anymore, but this was back in about 2018, maybe, and 2019, and I think it was 2018. But I used to practice the one of the spells monthly, and it was all about the spells were mostly about manifesting, and this one was about manifesting a soulmate. And sure enough, I did. Um, Soulmates are interesting. It's a topic for a whole nother conversation. But yeah, I used to do moon spells, and that was the title of the book. It's just another thing to experiment with, see what resonates. I know that tomorrow, Alberto Bialdo, who I've mentioned a few times before, he's got 15,000 people signed up to do a summer solstice celebration at 11 a.m. Saturday morning Eastern Time in the U.S. It's on the Four Winds website. But these are the days that the ancients celebrated and they revered, and there's a groundswell happening in our culture that's bringing it back. People recognizing the importance of these particular moments in time to the human collective, and even individually to the human mind, body, spirit complex. But mostly to, I think, to the collective. Yeah. Now the moon is interesting because there's a lot of speculation about the moon, where it came from, when it came from. Is it real? Is it artificial? When I was in the 5th grade, I did a whole science project on the moon. I was a big, avid NASA fan. I knew everything about the Saturn V rocket, the command module, the lunar module, and the service module, and all the moon trips. And of course, I was deluded by all of that propaganda at the time. And I even built a model of the moon out of a big styrofoam ball about this big. Painted it silvery color, and I knew all the, Sea of Tranquility and all that, Frau Mara, and all those places that are named. But, over time, our beliefs change. New information comes in different directions. A lot of people believe that the moon is artificial. It rings like a bell. Frankly, I don't believe anything that comes out of NASA. So I do not believe that I believe that the moon is not artificial. It is an enigma in that it is exactly 1/400th the size of the Earth and 1/400th the distance to the sun, which is why we're able to get the perfect solar eclipse. So, but I have learned that, at least through my own experience, that there are forces in this universe that we can't even comprehend. And so I think the moon is real. I've always been entranced by it. I've even had the thought that I've been there before. But who knows? It certainly has a very big impact on our society, both literally, such as the tidal movements, and figuratively with all the myth and lore surrounding the moon, the man in the moon, the cheese, etc., etc., etc. There's a lot about the moon, and it's quite fascinating. But if you get a chance tonight, and if it's clear out like it is here, stop and look up. It's hard for me to get pictures here because I'm surrounded by so many trees. I have a lot of good full moon pictures. Of course, I had a better camera back then too, which I made the mistake of selling. Um, but yeah, tonight's the night. Big bright ball of illumination. I know it looks like a spotlight here in the woods. On a clear night, when we get a full moon, it looks just like there's all light, just a big light on all night long. But just wanted to say happy full moon day and night after the solstice, and we'll be back for more. Aho.